Hey, everybody, welcome to a quote unquote live edition. Of course, I do the air quotes because if you're watching it at a later time, then it's no longer live. But yeah, a live edition of A Week in Geekdom here on YouTube. I haven't done this in a while, and I'm not expecting anybody to show up simply because I didn't announce it with enough anticipation, I guess. I made the announcement for this video like a few hours ago. And I just wanted to do the whole 5 video a week thing and make that a reality because I've been trying to do that for the past 3 weeks. And, life just gets in the way and you're busy doing things and stuff. So welcome to the channel. If you're new here by any chance, I do mostly stuff that's anime, comics, and manga oriented. But, we like to keep it fresh and geeky. I have a live unboxing for all you guys to enjoy. I got a really cool gift from a good friend of mine, and I wanted to open it up. It might be a little NSFW. I don't know. It's probably not. Besides, it's not for this channel's not for kids. I don't know what I'm doing. But I do want to mention that I do have a couple news that I want to talk about. If you already saw the thumbnail, you already know what I am talking about in this video. I wanted to mention all the delays. They're not canceled. I know a lot of people like to go into panic mode when stuff like this comes out. They're just delays because of what's happening in the world. I don't even know if I can mention the thing that's happening because usually YouTube likes to censor and demonetize because of their weird algorithm, and I can't fault them. There's literally hundreds of thousands of videos being uploaded right now, so I get it. But I'm not going to mention it. I'm just going to say the thing that's happening in the world out there, and you're going to see some articles that I'm going to share. I am going to share my window here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I got this from my unofficial sponsor, ANN.com. Bless them for providing the news for everybody. But yeah, I've been reviewing a certain anime that are debuting the spring season. What I usually do in my channel, I'll watch all of these shows, and then at the end of the season, if you will, I'll do like a really long video reviewing as many of these shows as possible and what I thought of them. Because, I'm busy with books and stuff that I'm reading and reviewing, and I'm doing live shows with the Omnibus Collectors Network. So when I'm not doing that stuff, I'm mostly binging on anime. So, word's out, and ANN.com is reporting that Food Wars is one of those casualties due to the current climate in the world. The 5th season has been postponed. We only are getting 3 episodes, and then it goes on an indefinite hiatus. We don't know when that's going to resume. I would like to think later in a couple more months, we'll see the other episodes start to air and stuff over in Japan. So we do have cancellations for Food Wars, the 5th season, or the 5th plate, as they're calling it. Unfortunately, I made a video about this excellent series, Apare Ranman. The series has also been suspended, and you're seeing it. You're seeing the article right there. I do believe, I don't know if it says it on the article, but we're supposed to be getting at least the first 3 episodes as well before it goes on hiatus. Excellent series. I did a first impressions video on it if you want to check it out. That's also affected by it. Something that a lot of people were surprised. First of all, we got a really interesting teaser visual for Evangelion, the final rebuilt Evangelion movie, 3.0 plus 1.0, Thrice Upon a Time. I didn't know they changed the subtitle for it, but apparently that's a neat new thing. And yeah, it also is getting delayed indefinitely. However, being an Evangelion fan, we're used to it. You know, the long delays, especially now with the rebuild movies. I personally just want it to end. I want to see a conclusion to the whole franchise. You know, yes, we had the series and then the movies for that series. Now we have the rebuild stuff, and it's been going on for so long. I just want it to end. I'm really excited to check it out. I love the franchise, but yeah, a lot of people were concerned, like, oh, we're gonna have to keep waiting more for this movie. The movie's already done, right? Because we had like 10 minutes screened for fans. So, and it was going to come out in June or July. So it's already done. It's just a matter of waiting it out, see what happens in the world, and then re releasing the movie for everybody to enjoy in theaters. So I'm not too concerned about that. We will see it probably next summer, 2021, but still, it's a done thing. It's a movie that has been worked on for multiple years. So I'm really excited for that conclusion. But yeah, Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0, Thrice Upon a Time. Oh, there we go. Studio Kara debuted the first 10 minutes last July. Yep, there you go. I don't like, by the way, I don't like the tagline, bye-bye all of Evangelion. It's a little bit too somber for me. Another thing that got canceled, it is, or, you know, delayed, I should say delayed, not canceled, my bad. The live action version of Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken. They're doing a live action series, or a live action movie, excuse me. And that is getting postponed as well. So that's interesting. This is another series that I was reviewing, that I wanted to review for my channel. I made a first impressions video recently. It's my latest video aside from this. The Millionaire Detective Balance Unlimited. I just literally posted a video yesterday talking about how awesome this series is and how much fun it is. And yeah, the Blu-rays and the soundtrack and the actual show, they're all delayed until further notice, which sucks. This was really cool. At least we're getting the first 3 episodes. So, you know, consider this an extended preview for all these shows. That's how I look at it. So yeah, Millionaire Detective Balance Unlimited is also delayed. And this broke my heart because this is such a wholesome series. I never got to do a video on it, but it is Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater. It's a fishing anime based off a manga of the same name. And it also got delayed. And I do believe 4 episodes are going to air. Yeah, 3 or 4 episodes. That seems to be the norm. But if you are an anime fan and you're jumping into all these new shows that are happening, don't worry about it. I mean, health comes first, and the situation demands that people take action to protect people. These are just secondary things, so I'm not too concerned about it. Yes, it sucks that some of these shows you're not going to be able to see. There are a lot of shows that are still in question, that are still airing, some that haven't even started. We don't know what's going to happen with those as well. I do expect a whole ton of cancellations moving forward, but hopefully, you know, it's for the best, and you know, we get all these amazing artists well rested and safe, so they can work on that craft healthy later on. And we do get the rest of these shows, I think. So I don't have with me the other shows that are probably in the chopping block. I don't know if stuff like Kaguya-sama Season 2, that may get affected. Who knows? But I do know that Japan has declared a state of emergency, and all the anime studios, they're right in the middle of all the situation that's happening. So, yikes. Hopefully, nothing bad happens, and we get the shows later on. So that's what I wanted to talk about when it comes to Jonan. Funimation put on their app, Rascal doesn't a Dream Bunny movie this weekend. Only subscribe. Yeah. I want to. I was going to mention that in a separate video because I do want to review Rascal. But yeah, if anybody wants to check out that movie, go ahead and do it. Now's the time. Use that trial period to review. Not review. What I'm talking about. I'm dumb. To watch Rascal Bunny and enjoy it because it's a great series. So I wanted to touch on that because I was doing the first impressions videos, and the ones I already did on the channel, those were going to be the full series reviews that I was going to do later on the channel. Those were the ones I handpicked that I wanted to talk about at length. Now, doesn't look like I'll get that chance for this season. So that sucks. Now, something that my friend Jonel is really excited about, and it's an unboxing for something he got me as a gift. So thank you so much, buddy. It is the Horror Bishouju Freddy Krueger 2nd edition statue from Kotobukiya. This is strangely sensual, and I have never been attracted to a serial killer before. So this is a weird time. Quarantine has done wonders, ladies and gentlemen. So here's the box for this beautiful statue. That is awesome. I love it's such a kooky concept. I love that you can take properties like this and breathe new life into them by reworking them and gender swapping the characters, and they look fantastic. I don't have overlays, but you've seen them. You got Jason Voorhees, you got Pinhead from Hellraiser, you got Beetlejuice, Pennywise from It. What else? Michael Myers from Halloween, Edward Scissorhands, and what was the other one? Chucky. So yeah, and I'm probably missing something, but I do want to get most of them. The Chucky one freaks me out, so no. I will probably get eventually the Evil Dead. Ash. I forgot about Ash. Hey, Matthew. I forgot about Ash from Evil Dead. So I do want to get Ash. I do want to get Beetlejuice. And I do want to get Michael Myers at some point. It's not my favorite, but it's cool. I like it. But yeah, let's start with this bad boy, or this Batgirl, I should say. Arranged by Shunya Yamashita. He typically does the artwork for the Bishouju line, which means pretty woman, pretty lady. And this is sealed, and I did not bring my knife. So that is fantastic. Sweet Panty Ninja Horror Edition. I know, right? Also, while I try and figure out how the heck I'm going to open this with no knife, let me remind all of you guys that I do videos, if you're new here, anime, comics, manga, all that fun stuff, and occasional haul videos once a month, and video essays that I'm working on, which have not aired in quite some time, but I am working on some things behind the scenes. And what else? Follow me on social media and all that stuff. Oh, and real quick, I wanted to announce, this tape is annoying. Jesus. I wanted to announce that from now on, I will be doing monthly Q&A videos, just for a couple minutes, like this video right here. The channel's not that huge. There's not a demand for me to do Q&As at all. But yeah, hey, I got it open. Yay me. Yeah. So I will be doing monthly Q&As. So if you leave any questions on this video, if you're watching the replay, I'll answer it in the next one and stuff like that. I will try and do it once a month, usually on Friday nights, because that's the easiest time for me to do it. So sorry for the noise. So yeah, we are getting Q&As on this channel. By the way, I didn't mention it, but I love that the box is ripped. That's awesome with the claws. And yeah, I don't keep the boxes, but Man, this artwork is freaking insane. Oh, and here's a look at Jason Voorhees, which I don't know. Do they keep the names Freddy, even though she's a girl now? I don't know. So, oh my gosh, this has a lot of tape. This is going to take forever. Okay. While I do this, I will go on to the final topic, which I wanted to talk about. Here's one tape. The other thing I wanted to mention, I wrote in a community post on, hey, Psycho, I'll highlight your comment in a second, don't worry. One of the things I was mentioning in my community post was that I wanted to do a readathon. I wanted to do something cool for the channel, for all of you guys, because I've been very blessed and lucky to have people following this channel, subscribing, liking the stuff that I do. It's truly a privilege and an honor. I don't take it for granted. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and that means a lot. I truly mean that. Hold on a second. Yeah, I got it opened. So I will be doing a readathon on a comic book series. It's not going to be a manga. Don't worry about it. I like to keep it balanced. You'll see me sometimes do like a week of anime stuff, and then the next week I do like a couple comic book reviews, and then the other week I do a little manga. So I cycle through those three subgenres of entertainment. And no, there's another tape. Damn it. Yeah, there's another tape here. Sorry. So I have chosen for the readathon something that I haven't finished reading myself. So I'm going to go back and start all over again. And we're calling it Fable Fridays. So yes, I am going to be doing a readathon. We're going to do like a lengthy review on the Vertigo or former Vertigo series, Fables. And it's going to be once a month. There's 15 of those bad boys. So it should be a long ass readathon. And I'm giving you guys a good opportunity to read it. I don't want to do weekly because I would be destroyed trying to read 15 deluxe edition hardcovers in a row. No, that's not happening. So I am uh, and man, no, this is not my first live stream, but be kind, all right? Not everybody has the best internet. Not everybody has the best technology, and it sucks. I know. No need to rub it in and do all that stuff, and it sucks. Yeah, so I am probably going to cut the stream short, unfortunately, because the internet is just god awful. So, yay. You can blame my service provider for horrendous quality. So I'll just do finish the unboxing real quick for you guys. Here's the base. It's a blood splatter, and that looks hilarious because you can't see my eyes. This is semi-gloss, and it's really cool. Over here, it's felted, which is pretty interesting. You can place it pretty much everywhere in your house. And the actual figure looks pretty freaking gorgeous for what it is, which is hilarious. Comes with, oh, all right. Yeah, the glove is pretty sharp. That's interesting. Huh, cool. Yeah, all right. I'm not going to get too detailed on this because, I don't know, probably the low quality, but you can see if the freaking camera can do its thing. Yeah, the detail is pretty awesome, and she's pretty pretty looking. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, from the back, and this is actual mesh that they're using for the legging. That surprised me. I did not know that was the thing. And if you're wondering about the placement, you know, it's magnetized, so it's not going to fall off, and it's actually stuck on there pretty tight. That's what she said. Yeah. Looks pretty freaking fantastic. So I'm going to highlight Janelle once again. Thank you, buddy. This is an amazing gift. I was not expecting that at all. So thank you so much. That is pretty freaking badass of you to do. That's it. That's all that it comes with. I was going to do a detailed video on it, but the statue's old. So you've already, nobody's going to click on this. Only the We Can Geekdom faithful are going to tune in, which sucks. So yeah, this is painted on the blood effect, and it looks pretty badass. I like that the hair is pretty, it's a translucent colored yellow. That's interesting. The hat, everything looks pretty on point. The sweater, you know, the attributes for this character, they look pretty cool as well. Not gonna lie. And of course, the detail on the glove, just badass. So now I am officially hooked on the horror Bishoujo, and expect me to collect them little by little. The next one I'll probably be aiming to get is the Ash Evil Dead statue. That's one of my favorites. It looks amazing. I don't know if I'm going to get the bloody version from Hot Topic, but I typically don't do that. I like the regular edition because you can see the regular paint apps. It's like you're dumping just red paint over something that was already finely sculpted, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so to recap, I'm not going to be reviewing the seasonal spring shows anime because a lot of them are going to be delayed. We've already, as I shared at the beginning of the video, a lot of them have already been, you know, we're starting to see delays, stuff like the Evangelion movie, Millionaire Detective, Food Wars, stuff like that. So I probably won't be doing it now, later, because I know these shows will return. So when that time comes, we'll keep watching and we'll do the video reviews, the video essays that I wanted to make for those anime titles. So the other thing was the live unboxing. Thank you once again for that, Janelle. And last but not least, the readathon, which I talked about before my internet freaked out. Sorry. The readathon is going to be Fables. I don't have the book with me because this is not a professional show, damn it. I don't have the book with me, but they're over there. Don't worry about it. We're going to be doing the Fable Fridays readathon. So once a month, we're going to be discussing everything Fables. I don't know if it's going to be live or pre-recorded. It's probably going to be pre-recorded because I'm usually busy on the Omni Bros Live and all that stuff. So I don't know. I'm still debating on that, but still, mid-May is when you should be seeing the first episode, which will cover the first hardcover. So yes, there will be 15 videos talking all about Fables. They're probably not going to get that many views, but I'm giving you a month ahead to prepare. If you own the series, if you want to read it digitally, if you want to read the trade paperbacks, or if you want to read the deluxe hardcovers, whatever you choose, come back a month from now and I'll do a video. It's probably going to be uploaded mid-May, like I said earlier. Fable Fridays with that hashtag and all that stuff, and we're just going to talk about it because I love Fables and I really want to finish the series. I think I left at close to the halfway point, or maybe the actual halfway point. I don't know. I'm going to read it again because I love that world and it's fantastic and I want to geek out about it. So yeah, look forward to that. That was the big announcement for the readathon, Fable Fridays. So not a lot of people in the chat, but that's okay. It is to be expected. This was completely improvised. This video was originally going to be 3 separate things. So if you can believe it, yeah, I was going to do 3 different videos. But I added it all up together, and here we are. So, Psycho, thank you. Can't sleep. It's 3 a.m. here, so I'm building a Lego Batmobile and watching my favorite YouTuber. Dude, first of all, that Lego Batmobile, that's badass. Let us see it on Instagram when you're done, because I want to check it out, and I love how they look. And 2, that's so awesome. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. That means a lot. I truly appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's Skynet's still a thing, because those Terminator movies are god awful. I only like the second one and the first one, or the first 2. So N-Man, do you think I should dive in and get all of Gundam Universal Century on Blu-ray? I already have 08 MS Team, 0080 War in the Pocket, and 0083 Stardust Memories on DVD. I want to pull the trigger, but those prices are pretty steep. I will be honest with you. You're looking at a huge investment when it comes to Gundam. And let me grab the Blu-rays here. It's a big investment. There we go. And all of them just buckled. Okay, so the heck do I don't have any space here. Jesus. Okay. So anybody that wants to get into Gundam UC, you're looking at, I didn't get the original series. I just got the movie trilogy. So Mobile Suit Gundam Trilogy, which is my preferred method of watching the original. You also want to get Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, Part 1, Part 2. Here's Double Zeta, Part 1, which is not the fan favorite. Double Zeta, Part 2. Here we have a very famous movie, Charles Counterattack. This is the one I haven't upgraded. I have the DVD version, 0080. F91, which is this, which is fantastic, 0083. 08 MS Team, which is fantastic. All the UC stuff is great, man. Unicorn, all of Unicorn. Here is the Origin OVA, parts 1 and 4, and parts 5 and 6. And what else? Oh, and this Thunderbolt, December Sky, the ONA adaptations. If you're wondering what the hell's that, original net animation. These were web series that adapted somewhat loosely the manga series of Thunderbolt Sky. And what I did was I switched out the F91 case, which is black, so it matches with this one. So it's a hefty investment. I got crazy when I got this, I think like 2 years ago. And it depends on how much you love Gundam. If you've watched all the alternates stories and all that stuff, and you like the franchise and you want to get into Universal Century, then yeah, if you got the money, go for it, because it's going to be worth your time, I think. I love that this is so it's so large, and you can tell such a great story um, with long running characters, and not having the story condensed into 50 some episodes, if you know what I mean. Like a regular Gundam, like Gundam Wing, will be 40 something 50 episodes, or like Gundam Seed or series like that. With this, it's a whole universe, and it is fantastic. And the philosophical questions that it asks, and all the characters and the war issues and all that stuff, I do think it's worth it. I love the Universal Century. I wasn't a fan of it. I was only watching the what do they call it? The alternate timelines. G Gundam, Gundam Seed, Gundam 00. I do have Iron Blooded Orphans, the first half, with me, stuff like that. But when I started watching all this, I loved it, and you know, it's a fantastic investment if you've got the disposable, or is that the right word? I don't know, the right budget for it, and it won't hurt your bank, and you can get it. Yeah, go ahead and get it. Look at all the freaking Blu-rays. Jesus. So you're looking at a hefty marathon of Gundam. The other timelines are not so interesting to me. A lot of them are hit and miss, to be honest. But I do like Gundam Seed, Gundam 00. I can't speak for Iron Blooded Orphans because I've not finished that series. So I'm going to leave that out of the equation. But 00 and Seed are my favorite. Gundam Seed is what Gundam Wing is to a lot of people here in America. I didn't care for Gundam Wing, and I don't like the series, unfortunately, which hurts a lot of my friends, but whatever. Gundam Seed, however, I grew up on that series. I love it so much. I have the DVDs somewhere around here, and I'm patiently waiting for that remastered Blu-ray set because I want that ASAP. So yeah, Seed's my favorite, but I totally understand. It's not, it's taking the bare concept of Gundam, which originated here, and it expanded on the horrors of war mixed with sci-fi and mechas and all that stuff. And what the alternate timelines do is they're taking all of those plot points and threads, and they're just rebooting it in a condensed fashion for new fans. And sometimes it does miss the mark. Like I do remember Gundam Seed when it first aired. The first, I'm going to say the first 15 episodes were straight up a reboot of the original. Like better animation because it was 2002, 2000. Was it 2003? I don't know. Early 2000s. So, it's like the UC is regular timeline and the others are Elseworld titles. Yeah, but sometimes they're good. I mean, I like them. I like the idea of alternate timelines a lot. Unicorn. Yeah, there you go. The other thing I do hate about these releases, this is done from what's the name of this company? Nozomi Entertainment and Right Stuff and all that stuff. You're paying a lot for these titles, and all you're getting is just a disc inside with the series. I mean, at least throw me a bone, man. Throw me a reversible cover or a little. I like insert pages here. I like insert pages or booklets, if you will. Do that, like a little pamphlet. But yeah, they're all bare bones inside, and I hate that stuff. I like that I'm owning the series, but come on, it's Gundam. It's not a disposable series of an anime that nobody liked. This stuff has been famous, and it's still ongoing, and it's still famous to this day for so many decades later. No, yeah, they're all bare bones, I think. Yeah, even this one. This sucks. This looks terrible. Like I would expect this from discounted $5 anime Blu-ray, but I do recommend it. I think it's worth the investment. If you like Gundam, then Hell yeah. And if you're worried about upgrading to these things, if you can find somebody to that will buy this, perfect. Yep, sorry. Wasn't there a Unicorn TV series as well? This got a TV series. They repackaged this and split it up into multiple episodes with an opening and ending animation like a regular TV season. And Unicorn, I think, the hell did I put you? Oh, over here. I'm a klutz. Unicorn is 7 films, so I do think it came out episodically, but it's, almost the length of a movie. I think they're like hour-long episodes. I might be mistaken on that. I can't remember right now. But yeah. The only one I'm missing is the Hathaway's Flash, which, hasn't come out yet. And the other thing I want to get is Reconquista, which is done from the same animator that did Eureka 7, and Eureka 7 is one of my all-time favorite shows, so I do want to get that. Eventually, I want to get the remastered movies that they're doing, but I do want to get the original series just to say I own it for the art, because I love Daisato. I think that's his name. I might be mistaken. I love that artwork so much on those series, so yeah. But Gundam-wise, I do own UC, Gundam 00, and Gundam Seed, but they're all on DVD, so I don't know when I'm going to be able to upgrade onto the Blu-ray, because nobody wants to buy the freaking DVDs, so I'm just stuck with the DVDs there. Hey, Jesse. Hi, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. You missed internet failures and announcements about anime and unboxing a sexy figure. I'm not going to highlight it again. You're just going to have to watch the replay, I guess. But it was the horror Bishouju statue from Kotobukiya. So that's about it, guys. Unless anybody has any questions. Victory Gundam. Is Victory Gundam where? Give me a second. Shoot. Oh, don't fall. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I do have. This is also one of the greats that I forgot to talk about, so thank you for reminding me. This is the other Gundam series that I own. And I got it when it was announced, and I was super excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get the DVDs, and it's going to be awesome. This is a badass release. See what I mean? Look at that. Reversible cover. Is that too hard? You're already printing a cover. Can't you just do another image? So I got this on DVD, and then they announced, oh, we're also going to be putting it out on Blu-ray. Like, sons of bitches. Here is the later half of the series. This is also great. This is the possible merger of, if I remember correctly, of the alternate timelines and UC, and it's pretty interesting. Also, the after war, the new one, Gundam X War thing. I don't know the name. I want to get that. Eventually, I do want to own all of the Gundam series, but yeah. So I do have that. Is that all the Gundam I own? Yeah, that's all the Gundam I own. Does the Blu-ray look much better than DVD? Yeah. For anime, definitely. It does. It does make a difference. It looks sharper, cleaner, and brighter. And depending on your TV, it's going to look pretty freaking fantastic. Some older titles, I doubt that they'll look good in 4K. I think the jump is not going to be as visible compared to the jump that you see from DVD to Blu-ray, but it depends on the new stuff. Like, and Janelle's in the chat, he has the 4K edition of Your Name, and I do know that looks a lot better than the Blu-ray, because that's a new film, digitally drawn and all that stuff. But for older stuff, you're okay with just the Blu-rays, because I do know there's the Cobra film, and there was something else that was coming out aside from Akira, because I know everybody's excited about Akira. I do want to get it as well in 4K, but the compressions on Blu-rays are less. Yeah. Turn Gundam. I totally skipped. I know. I didn't show Victory Gundam. My bad. So I do have Turn A Gundam. Victory Gundam I don't own. Sorry. My bad. So yeah, that's all I got. If anybody's got any questions, let me know, because I'm going to be closing this out soon, because I have a mess right here on my desk. It's terrible. I am buying old anime on DVD and new ones on Blu-ray. I mean, if you're okay with that, that's perfect, because a lot of anime on DVD still looks great. But if you see a series that you want and the option is there to get the DVD or get the Blu-ray, I would go for the Blu-ray. Sometimes it's going to cost a little more, but if you're smart, wait for the sales and wait for the holiday seasons and all that stuff, and you can usually pick these shows up for cheap. I do remember, because there are a couple titles out there that get heavily discounted. But I understand completely. I still own a lot of anime DVDs. I've been collecting anime since 2002 or 2003. I don't know. Give me a second. Okay, this series, Those Who Hunt Elves on Blu-ray, this was the first series I collected on DVD. And let me show you guys real quick. What's the date on this thing? 2019. But the original series, if anybody in the chat knows the date of Those Who Hunt Elves, and you can help me out, you will be the MVP of this live stream. Shoot. Yeah, I can't see the date, but it's a 90s show, whatever. It came out in the 90s. And I picked up the DVD, I think around early 2000s. And since then, I've been hooked on anime. So it all started with this thing, if you can believe it or not, an ecchi comedy series about elf hunting. It's an isekai story, basically, before isekai was a thing. They get the characters get stranded on a new fantasy land, and to open the portal, I think it was, to escape, they have to find the elves, and they have like tattoos on them or something that'll lead to a map or a magical doohickey, which will help them escape. So they have to hunt the elves, but they're not killing anybody, just tracking them down. It's a really funny series. So yeah, and it's just insane that it was, I think it was 4 DVDs back then, and yeah, you just need to buy one set and you're good to go. This was $30, and I got it. What was the sale? I got it on the holiday sale at Sentai Filmworks for $12.99, I think it was, which is a steal. So if you're like me and you like bargain hunting, maybe don't get stuff right away. And if you see the option between DVD and Blu-ray, I would honestly suggest going for the Blu-ray, because they are going to look better. Trust me. Yeah. You guys need to see your name in 4K. It's on another level. I want a domestic release sign. I'm not going to pay $100 for that thing. You are a brave man. God bless you. Ed, man, thanks for showing them, Gio, and for answering the questions. No problem, man. I'm glad that I'm here to geek out with you guys about anime, and hopefully I can do these things. The goal is weekly, But knowing the internet, as you just saw a couple minutes ago, and how it crapped out on me, I'm not going to be able to do that weekly, because who knows? It's a Pandora's box with that terrible service. So for now, it's going to be a monthly thing. So in May, you will get another live Q&A. As always, you can follow me on this channel. Subscribe if you're new here. I do content like this, talking about anime, comics, manga, reviewing, books and stuff, and highlighting figures, hauls, reads, all that stuff. I do live streams on the Omnibus Collectors Network and Omnibros Live, which is a live stream that focuses on collected editions and comics in general. Sometimes we talk about manga, or it's mostly this guy talking about manga with the Omnibus Collector himself, Riley. So yeah, follow me on those two channels, Omnibus Collector and here at Week in Geekdom. Subscribe. Let's get this channel to 2,000 subscribers and more, because I'm really excited about that. That's awesome. I look at the numbers every day as they continue to rise, and I still can't believe it that we're nearing 2,000 people subscribed to this channel. I can't fathom that. I don't even know 2,000 people in person. You know how that sounds? Yeah. So thank you, everybody. I remember back in the early 2000s when a number of DVDs were just a direct transfer of the VHS version. DVDs in general started getting better in the mid 2000s. Yeah, definitely. The early DVDs were not that great. I remember that. I didn't own them, but I did get to watch a few anime on early DVDs. One thing, now that before I wrap up, because I am wrapping up, I swear. One thing that I do want to get is the 90s Berserk show. It's technically out on DVD, and they did do like a complete collection, but it's also out of print. Somebody, and don't yell too loudly, somebody out there made the Blu-ray transfer, and it's all cleaned up and it looks gorgeous, and it's not technically supposed to be out. It's something that you would buy, but I do want to get that, and I think it's like $50 or $60 for the whole thing. I do want to get that, because that's the only anime Berserk that you need in your life. The rest, nope, no thank you. But yeah, that's that, guys. Live unboxing. Talked about the anime stuff, which it's unfortunate I'm not going to be able to review those series like I wanted to, but you got to do what you got to do to keep people safe. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I will wait. Fable Fridays. I need to remind everybody once more. Sorry, do another plug for that. Mid-May, we're doing Fable Fridays, and every month we're going to be reviewing a Fables oversized hardcover. So it's going to be 15 videos covering the full series. So I hope you come back for that. I don't know if it's going to be live or pre-recorded. You'll see eventually. So yeah, there's that. My copy of Record of Lodo's War is on DVD. Did they do a Blu-ray of that? Yes, it is out on Blu-ray, and I've had it in my cart for multiple occasions, and I've not picked it up yet. But it is out on Blu-ray, I think, for like $25, something like that. Jesse, yeah, see you Sunday. I'm excited to go back to Omnibros Live. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. You guys are wonderful. God bless. I wish everybody a safe and happy weekend. I hope you're staying healthy and well inside your houses. And yeah, do good out there and be kind to one another. I will catch all of you. Blah, 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 blah. I will catch all of you on our next episode. I hit the wrong button. That's what happened. Not the internet. It was this guy's fault. Psycho Seb, take care, man. Jesse, Matthew, Janelle, Edman, everybody, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. God bless. I wish you all nothing but the very best. And keep subscribed to this channel. Hit the little bell icon so you know when new videos pop up on a week